You won't even need to know that. This is I'll keep track of it for you. So we're going to learn a new trick today. It's an old trick and a new trick. Sounds like Back to the Future. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's an oldie where I come from. Turn them on. Go like you're setting up a scatter plot. So remember, you go to Stat Edit. Remember this? It's been about a week and a half, and I apologize for bringing this back. We're going to use it quite a bit from here on out. Stat Edit. Clear out L1 and L2. Whatever you got in it, clear it out. So pretend at this point like you're making a new scatter plot. You have to clear out your old data to put new data in. Fair enough? Now in L1 and L2, put in your distribution from that little table.
Just these four.
Yes, ma'am. So put 2, 3, 4, 5 in L1 and put the numbers of frequencies in L2. I think I did that right. So 23 for the last one. Okay.
My scatter plot.
And this is, yeah, cool. Now the thing is, you're not going to make good. If you make a scatter plot, it's going to look like that histogram I just drew in Excel.
Yeah.
If you were to make a scatter plot, good for you, Amber. You don't have to. You don't have to. But if you were to make a scatter plot for that data, the dots are going to be roughly in the same place that histogram is. Yeah. If you were to draw boxes, if you were to draw bars instead of scatter plot. Okay. And that's cool. You can also make a histogram by changing the plot type. But I think I'm getting into 243 there. We'll play with that next turn. All I want to know is, I want to know what the average number is. It's 3 point something, 3.2, 3 point something like that, right? I want to get precision, better than just it's a little bit more than 3. So here's the sequence of button pushes we used to get it. You ready?
From the scatter plot or from
No, just from that list. Press the stat button again. No plotting required. No plotting required. Press the stat button one time. Now you're back here, yes? Go over to calculate, C-A-L-C. This is the same place you go for regressions, yes?
Right. Yes.
Except now, just pick number 1, which is called 1 var stats. And this should boot you out to the home screen. Tell me if it doesn't look like this right now. Tell me if it doesn't look like this. It should look like this right now. Okay, good? Okay, I fixed all your machines. I got all the bugs out. Good, 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 good. Now, just bear with me. Second 1. Press the second button and the 1 button.
Like the number 1?
Yes, and it should say L1 when you do that.
Yeah.
What that tells the TI is your data is in L1. Now press the comma button, which is right above 7.
What was the last button?
Press the comma button, which is right above 7.
But go enter. Okay, so we do go here first. Yeah. And then L1.
Go so far?
Yeah.
After the comma, press second L2.
Yeah, second L1.
Now this is what this tells the TI is.
Is it press second L2?
Yep, second L2.
Which is number 2.
You have not pressed enter yet.
Which is number 2. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, second 2, which makes L2. Sorry.
Right.
Second 2, which makes L2. My bad. My
That
bad.
makes sense.
Sorry. It does. I'm getting one step ahead of myself by
But
saying
it's
that.
yellow, and the yellow matches.
Well, it depends. Sometimes it's blue. Different. The day 4s are a different color. They're blue and yellow. I try not to use the colors
The
anymore
colors
because
match though.
they do. They match the L2. You're right. You're right. So now what you're telling the TI to do is please crunch all available statistics on the data that's in L1 with the frequencies in L2.
Okay.
Now press enter.
That looks insane.
Now it looks insane, and you can ignore all of it except for the very first one, which is the average.
Oh.
That was awesome! It was intuition. It wasn't a guess. It was intuitive. That is the average. 3.2, 1, 1, 1, blah, blah, blah. 3.2. We're going to call it 3.2. Everything else you can ignore until 243. We'll get to it then. Go to... Oh, you've got too many 1 var statses. There. You had 3 1 var statses. That's okay. We fix it. Ashley, what's up?
My answer says 3.57.
So now
Can I look real quick?
Wait, yeah, I
Let's
think
see
you're in it.
why. I see that.
Yep.
Okay.
I think I know where it goes.
Now, this brings up a good point. Thank you, Ashley. There is a trade-off when you use technology to do these kinds of calculations, yes? Here's the trade-off. Here's the trade-off. The potential errors you can make by doing them manually, we already saw today, right? Lots
It's
of.
the same number.
It is, isn't that kind of cool? It's kind of badass, actually. It's kind of badass. The errors are still the same. Manual calculation, manual errors. The errors with using the machines to do it are actually very similar, except it's not a calculation error, it's a data entry error. Easy to do, yeah? Easy to do. And it has sometimes large effects on the averages and things like that. Good. Okay, fair enough? Look at that, 218. We knew that, didn't we? 218 trials. I'm gonna shut this down.
What's the arrow end mean, down?
That means there's more down there.
Okay.
There's more statistical stuff down there.
There is.
All of which we get into in 243. I want to ignore all that right now except for the very first line, which is the average. It's got a fancy symbol, X bar, which is fun.
And so we just write this down.
Yes, ma'am. Just put, I know it says work in there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the work. Just put 33.21. We're good to go. Yep, that's all. That's 4 points right there. You're up to 6 points now, yes?
Yep.
Because you filled in, well, actually up to 5 points. You have to fill in the distribution now. And we'll get to that one. We'll get to that one next. So are we okay right now? And we can look over here. This is wrong. I've obviously got something summed up incorrectly. Yep. Hang on 1 second. Let me just fix this real quick. There it is. Got the sum set to the wrong range. 3.211009, which is way too many decimal digits for me. I like 3.2. Perfect. All right, want to save it? Okie doke. Amber, ask me that question.
Oh no, I was.
You're just stretching.
I'm waiting for the next one.
You're waiting for the next one. Oh, you're already voting. Okay, good. Okay.